Hey guys, how we doing? Today I'm going to be doing a review on my Spyderco Mule. I got this recently, and I must say I really like the knife. What Spyderco did was they released this fixed blade without the handles in various types of steel, which gives knife enthusiasts the option to try out the new kinds of steels and to customize the knife by putting their own handles, making their own sheath, etc. And the one I have, they come in all different types of steels. The one I have is in the CPM M4. I don't know if you can see that, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. Spyderco CPM M4, and I believe it's a carbon steel. It's not a stainless steel. I think the Rockwell hardness is 62, so it's pretty hard. Again, you can look that up on the Spyderco website. I'll put a link in the description of the mule knives. This one has been discontinued. It was a real pain to find, but I happened to snag one up, and I was very happy. And the M4 in particular was the one that I was looking for. I've heard a lot of great things about CPM M4, and yeah, that's what I wanted. So I'm happy with it. I just finished sharpening it, and a little tricky to sharpen in the beginning, and then once it starts flowing, it's great. I would say it's on the same level of sharpness as S30V. I struggled a little bit with it, a little more than S30V. I don't struggle with S30V anymore. So I'd say it's a little harder to sharpen than that. And that's just me. You know, other people might tell you different things. But anyway, I did notice that while I was sharpening, I did start to get a little bit of surface rust. Right here by the Spyderco name, and on the other side. But I took a little bit of sandpaper, sanded that off. It is a drop point. It doesn't have much belly. I like that because it makes it easier for me to sharpen it. I can pretty much just lay the blade flat and then pivot it a little and sharpen that with my Edge Pro. I did go all the way up to the polishing tapes on the Edge Pro. It does have a mirror finish on it. I'm not sure if you can see this in the camera. I don't really know. I can't see what you're looking at, so, but it does. And then I stropped it with some diamond paste, sorry. And it came out really nice. It's very sharp. And I'm going to use it in part 2 to cut up this piece of wood. So we're going to do a little edge retention test there. We're going to cut up this piece of wood, not the whole thing. It doesn't even get in frame. Probably about there, and then we're going to test the sharpness and see how it does. There's no burrs on it at all. It's stropped completely. It's yeah, as close to perfect as I can get it. A little bit tricky sharpening down there, but yeah, the steel works well. It's very sharp. The CPM M4 does get very sharp, and it's pretty easy to sharpen. These handle scales, they did not come with a knife. I ordered them from a place called Halpern Titanium. These are the blue-black combo scales, option 4. They ran me 45 bucks with the hardware and shipping included, and they fit pretty perfectly. I mean, if you look at it, you can kind of see the tang exposed at the top and the bottom, but it feels pretty good. You hardly ever notice it. It's got a really nice feel in the hand. It's very comfortable. This is G10, and I believe these are stainless steel screws. A weird size screw. I had trouble finding the right tool for that. I couldn't find it at work, but I did find it at the house. But it was a pain in the ass to get that screw. Regular star screws would have been much easier for me. But yeah, Halpern Titanium, great customer service. I dealt with a lady called Melanie, and she was prompt. I ordered it at like 1:30 in the afternoon. It shipped out the same day. 2 days later, I had the scales. And I highly recommend them if anyone has a Spyderco Mule. The blade is quite thin. It's about the same thickness as the Sage. It looks a little bit thinner. It is full tang, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. I only buy full tang knives or folders. I would never buy a rat tail knife or anything like that. But yeah, it's got the Spidey hole. It has this thumb ramp, which I don't really like too much. That kind of hurts my thumb. It's a little bit aggressive. So, I mean, I could do without that. This knife, the reason I got it was to replace my Izula 2, because I'm going to be giving that to my son, and I needed another small fixed blade, so I thought I'd pick this up. And it's great. I like it better than the Izula. It's not as tough as the Izula, but I'm not going to be using it for extreme survival usage. This is going to be more of my hunting knife and everyday carry out in the woods and stuff, and for like food prep and that kind of stuff. I might put a patina on it because it did rust a little bit when I was sharpening it. I mean, really. So it's not that rust resistant in my experience. Other people might tell you different, but I mean, I saw firsthand. I sharpened it and it did get surface rust. So it still has a little bit of the Sharpie there. I forgot to clean that off. Sorry guys. But yeah, it's a really nice knife. So stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to cut up this piece of wood and we'll see what it does. Alright.